Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. We're here for another war video. We're up against GT40, obviously the war champions from last season. In this first fight we're going up against Mixmaster Heimdall. This fight's a little tricky. He has that aggression prowess which covers the armor timer, so I start off trying to count it in my head. The game plan was to just apply the slow, parry, heavy to reset when I could. Overall, this fight goes pretty well. There are a couple moments where I misplay things and probably could have... Overall, I just could have been a lot more aggressive. I was talking to some friends after this fight, and there are definitely ways that I could have sped it up using the SP1 to refresh my slow, and just build up more charges to get a bigger SP2 off. But overall, this fight goes pretty well. There you'll see the slow fell off, but I was counting in my head. I knew when his armor timer was coming up, so I apply the slow. There it comes. You can see that slower timer sometimes if the interval is right. So I'm going to counter here with the special. I can't hit anyone when he has True Strike because in war you're just going to get parried even though it's a 25% chance. So again, he throws us off. I'm just going to try to parry, hit him. I reset for some, and here I could have just gone in for some more wushu, but I just decided to throw this SP2, see what it would do. Again, I could have sped this fight up by applying more wushu and just playing a little bit more aggressively, but I was trying to be super safe. Just follow the game plan, stand your ground, run it, 5 out of 5, end of story. And then, again, another SP2. This fight would have been over if I had, like I said, been refreshing the slow with the SP1 and just building up a bigger chi charge, but we're going to get this fight done and end with above 90% health. So at the end of the day, safe, but needs to be sped up, and so if I see this matchup again, I'll optimize my rotation a little bit, use the SP1, and get it done probably a lot quicker, maybe in one SP2. So I'm just trying to finish him off at this point. I'm going for one hit and he's dead. So not the fastest fight, but we get it done safely. So moving on to the spider ham on Footloose. Again, my plan is to do a pretty standard slow first rotation, get a cleanse up whenever I need it for his power stings and taunts, throw off my SP2 once I've cleansed those debuffs, and win the fight. So get my slow up nice and easily at the start, cleanse the taunt, refresh, baiting out SP1s as much as possible. I don't want to deal with SP2, especially if I have taunt up because it will go unblockable. Cleanse this, I believe, or no, I'm going to go for the refresh first, then cleanse. Bait out the SP1 again, go in, apply the slow, cleanse this taunt, throw off the SP2, big damage, and then I'm just going to, I think, go for another SP2 and finish the fight. So 100% health, very safe. Yeah, there's probably a couple optimizations, but overall went very well. Next up, my recording actually failed, so someone else took this Airwalker with Doom, and then I'm on to this Maw, and this Maw should have been probably a pretty easy fight, but the timing did not work out well. So it starts off, here you go, Squidward, he's getting nuked by Torch. All of a sudden, though, he goes unblockable because I get my timings wrong. Thankfully, we were able to clutch it out and finish it up. But moving on to this last fight of the war, America Chavez on node 54, and it was a really frustrating fight. The plan was to bait SP1 or SP3 only. SP2 will insta-kill you. So I could have been a little bit more patient here baiting out SP1, but I did not want to get cornered. She's just throwing heavies here. Obviously I'm going to hit into her and she's going to go to SP2, so I'm like, okay, I need to block. Can't let her throw this. And there I finished my combo. I should have shortened the combo, but at the end of the day, she just insta-threw it. I wasn't able to react in time, and I died. Really frustrating. 2 deaths in 3 wars is just not going to cut it at this level. Someone else went in and cleaned that up with Kitty, and it was a much easier and much safer fight. So I mean, I think no matter how well I play Torch there, it's pretty unsafe. Block baiting is not 100% reliable, and if she throws the SP2, it kind of doesn't matter if you have an interval boost because of the hits, the auxiliary damage, the unblockable. It's gonna one-shot you. And so, yes, I could have played it slightly better. I could have made sure to shorten my combo there at the end, and maybe she wouldn't have thrown that and I could have pushed her to SP3. But then she would have had dimensions up, she would have been reflecting energy damage. Yeah, frustrating fight. Don't know the result of this war yet, but I will keep you guys posted. We're actually going to be breaking this one down live on stream later tonight, so feel free to stop by. I hope that you liked the video. I know it was a shorter one, but feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.